Are they applauding? Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you, Professor Peterson, for conducting the symphonic band during our professional. This is Dr. Peterson's last commencement conducting the band as he's retiring. Doug, we greatly appreciate your service. Let's give him a great round of applause. Will everyone please remain standing for our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance? The DSC Jazz Choir, led by Dr. Gene Hickman, will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Thank you, Dr. Hickman and the Jazz Choir, for that wonderful arrangement of our national anthem. And now please remain standing as we do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Will everyone please be seated? Good evening, graduates of our bachelor's degree programs. Welcome to Daytona State College's 59th annual commencement. Allow me to also extend my greetings to your family, friends, and loved ones here to share with you in this most significant occasion. Before we get further into the program, I would like to introduce our platform guests, in particular, the members of the Daytona State College's District Board of Trustees. Ladies and gentlemen, our board members are volunteers who devote countless hours of their time to lead Daytona State College and move its mission forward. Graduates, you may not see them very often during your time on campus, but they are strong supporters behind the scenes, setting policy, advocating locally, statewide, and statewide on behalf of the college and its students, and compelling staff and faculty to always strive for excellence in teaching and learning. Allow me to introduce them to you along with others on the platform party. I ask that you please hold your applause until they've all been recognized. If each of you would please stand as I call your name. I'll start with the front row to my left. Dr. Teresa Moore, Faculty Senate President. Mr. Stephen Miksitz, Student Government President. Mr. Dennis Shelley, Chair of Daytona State College Foundation Board of Directors. Ambassador Stan Escudero, Vice Chair of the Daytona State College District Board of Trustees. Mr. Bob Davis, Member of the Daytona State College District Board of Trustees. Mrs. Sarah Doherty, Member of Daytona State College District Board of Trustees. Mr. Lloyd Freckleton, Member of Daytona State College District Board of Trustees. And Mrs. Betty Holness, Member of the Daytona State College District Board of Trustees. Ms. Iselene Montgomery, Senior Vice President, Finance, Mr. Robert Lombardo, Senior Vice President of Information Technology, and Dr. Amy Locklear, Provost, Mr. Keith Kennedy, Vice President of Student Development, and Dr. Eric DeQuino, Vice President of Enrollment Management, and Mr. Brian Babb, Executive Vice President and General Counsel. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to preside over this 59th annual commencement exercise of Daytona State College. I joined this great institution 18 years ago as Director of Admissions and Recruitment. During my time here, I have witnessed Daytona State's unprecedented growth in programs and services for our students and our communities. It is a great privilege to be leading this college as president at such an exciting time and to be here with you this afternoon as you receive your credentials. We take great pride in being able to continue our mission by offering more degree programs and giving our students the chance to enhance their career opportunities right here in the Daytona Beach area. As our communities change, as the demands of our business economies change, it is our responsibility to respond. That's what our state college system is all about. That's why we revisited our mission back in 2006 and began offering bachelor degrees. It's a matter of evolving with the local economies. Daytona State began offering its first bachelor's degree, the Bachelor's of Applied Science in Supervision and Management, in response to a statewide need to increase Florida's college-educated workforce. Today, we offer 11 bachelor degree programs with over 1,800 students enrolled in business, education, engineering tech, information technology, and nursing. And we continuously explore other degree programs and concentrations as warranted by the needs of our area, business, and industry. Our online bachelor programs are ranked among the best and most affordable in the nation by U.S. News & World Report. This prestigious publication bases its ranking on criteria such as quality and experience of each program's faculty, student engagement, which includes retention and graduation rates, online technology infrastructure, and student support services available online, such as mentoring, library services, tutoring, writing workshops, tech support, career placement, assistant, to just name a few. So you see, our mission is constantly evolving, and I want to encourage you to continue evolving with the times. Make learning a constant in your lives. Make it your personal code. Make learning part of the culture of your families. Never stop evolving. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the class of 2019. They have put up some impressive numbers. In April, we recognized and honored many of our most outstanding students in each discipline during our annual awards convocation. Over the past several weeks, we have had separate pinning ceremonies for students in specific programs, such as nursing and law enforcement. We have honored 31 new inductees into the International Honor Society Phi Theta Kappa, whose members are selected based on their leadership skills, scholarship, and community service. An additional 7 graduates were inducted this year into the Sigma Beta Delta, the highest international recognition of business students can receive at a college or university. 19 students were inducted into the Kappa Delta Pi International Honor Society for Education graduates. 15 students were also inducted into Daytona State College Hall of Fame, the highest honor that a faculty can bestow upon a student. Will each of those graduates here with us now who received these honors please stand and be recognized by our audience? Please stand. There you go. Thank you. Also among our class of 2019 are over 2,200 who are graduating with honors, including 556 with high honors. Dr. Locklear will speak more about their achievements later in the program. But for now, will all of our honors and high honors graduates in attendance please stand and be recognized? Thank you. And congratulations to each of you, and thank you for choosing Daytona State College. I also want to recognize the 225 military veterans who are earning their academic credentials on this day. Will those in attendance please stand for us? Thank you. I think I can speak on behalf of everyone here today in saying thank you for your service. I hope that through our Veterans Center, we have been able to provide you a positive college experience, and I wish each of you all the best as you take on new challenges and pursue new opportunities in your lives. Indeed, this college community has been proud and honored to have served you. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2019 is one of the largest in the institution's 62-year history. In the exercises held earlier today, we recognized our associate degree and certificate program graduates, and now we honor nearly 550 bachelor degree recipients. Many who we honor this evening are working parents or have responsibilities that prohibit them from commuting long distance to go to class. Many went back to school to improve their chances of a promotion to a higher position. Some chose Daytona State to prepare for changes in their career. Others weighed the substantial cost savings gained by choosing a bachelor's degree from Daytona State College. Among them are 295 graduates of Daytona State's Bachelor's of Applied Science and in Supervision and Management degree, which was the college's first degree that began over a decade ago, and 125 graduates of the college's most recent Bachelor of Science degree in nursing, which the college launched in 2014. In 1958, this institution first opened its doors with an enrollment of 80 students. Founded on the premise that access to higher education and workforce training would be a springboard to new opportunities for Volusia and Flagler County citizens and communities. I'd say the word has gotten around, as this year alone, some 26,000 students were enrolled at Daytona State College. This institution has an economic impact on our region of more than $861 million. 1 out of every 18 jobs in Volusia and Flagler counties is supported by activities of Daytona State College and its students. In 59 years of commencements, over 100,000 people have earned their degrees and certificates from Daytona State, including this more than 3,700 strong class of 2019. Our graduates are the healthcare workers, police and firefighters that keep our community safe and strong. They are the teachers, the chefs and the technicians, the engineers and the entrepreneurs who drive the small businesses that make up 80% of our local economy. Many of you already have jobs in your fields of study. Some of you anticipate getting a promotion with your bachelor's degree in hand. Still, others may plan to take on further studies in pursuit of more advanced degrees. I say keep the momentum going. Enjoy this day and savor the spoils of your accomplishment. Follow your dreams forward, knowing that the quality of your Daytona State College education qualifies you to handle even greater challenges personally, professionally, and academically. I want to acknowledge those individuals who form the heart and mind of our academic enterprise, the faculty at Daytona State College. Your leadership, dedication, expertise, and guidance are so important. These graduates are the fruit of your labor and dedication, and we all applaud you for a job well done. Graduates, please join me in recognizing your faculty. And finally, let's not forget your parents, family, friends, and loved ones who have supported you throughout your college studies. Graduates, please join me in thanking them as well. Graduates, the credentials we present to you today verify the hard work you have demonstrated and the concept and skills you have mastered. But let's not forget that commencement is only the beginning. It is time to dream anew, to set new goals, to reach even further. We want to continue our relationship with you. Each of you is now an honored member of the Daytona State College Alumni Association. So stay in touch. Let us know how you're doing now and then, and how we can continue our partnership with you. On behalf of the entire Daytona State College community, it has been a pleasure to serve you, and all the best to you as you set off on your new beginnings. May your futures be filled with success, good health, and happiness. And as always, it's a great day to be a Falcon. And now, Ambassador Stan Escudero, Vice Chair of Daytona State College District Board of Trustees, will offer his welcoming remarks on behalf of the District Board of Trustees. Thank you.
Thank you, President Labasso, and good evening, graduates. It really is an honor to be here with you tonight, and I know you're going to hear that from a lot of people today, and you're going to hear that because it's true. The trustees and I are extremely proud of this class, of every one of you in it, and you should be proud of yourselves as well. I'm certain that this day marks the beginning of a lifetime of accomplishments and personal success, and I'm going to tell you how I know. Because 57 years ago, I was where you are now. It's a little bit of a lie. I wasn't here in this building. The building didn't exist then. And I wasn't getting a bachelor's degree because in those days Daytona State didn't give bachelor's degrees. But I was getting an Associate of Arts degree, and I was getting ready to go on to the University of Florida. And I hadn't the faintest idea what was going to happen to me afterwards. By the time I got my bachelor's degree, I had a much better idea of what I wanted, but no real idea of how to get there. But I knew that I was embarking upon one of life's great adventures, and I knew that I had been well prepared for that adventure. Here at Daytona State, we have given you the tools for this adventure, and you have mastered those tools or you wouldn't be here tonight. Not only that, your sense of timing is perfect. You're stepping out with a bachelor's degree into a country whose economy is going absolutely nuts. At the federal level, at the state level, at the local level, there are more jobs available now. There are more opportunities for advancement. There are more opportunities for success for all of you than there have been in 50 years. And you're getting ready to take advantage of all of that because you know how, because we have taught you how, and because you were smart enough to figure out what we were teaching you and take advantage of it. I congratulate you. You've done damn well. And now you're going to go out and do even better. I will say one thing. I'm counting on every one of you to take full advantage of the fact that the United States is a country which mandates equality of opportunity. Every one of you has the same chance as everyone else to succeed. What you do is you get out and you work like hell and you persevere and you dedicate yourself to personal and business success, and you will achieve it. If any of you, and I can't believe this is true, but if any of you think that you're going to go out there and folks are going to take care of you and the government is going to take care of you and you don't have to work to succeed, you haven't learned a damn thing and we have failed you. I want you to understand also that being a responsible citizen in the United States isn't just about getting out there and hustling and succeeding and showing your parents that everything they did for you and your friends, everything they did for you mattered, and building a family and creating something out of yourself. It isn't just that. It's also about giving back to the community. And I know that as part of your studies, many of you have taken on a number of leadership and community service projects, and I want to commend you, all of you, for making that extra effort to learn about teamwork and leadership and giving back to your community. That's where it starts. That's where it starts. But it doesn't stop there. It continues all the rest of your life. All the rest of your life. I mean, what can I say? I wish I were being paid for what I do here. Doesn't happen. Isn't supposed to. I've enjoyed a lot of success in my life. And as a result of that, I'm happy to give back. These are skills that are needed throughout today's workforce. I also want to commend the members of our District Board of Trustees, of which I'm a member, and Dr. Lobasso and his executive staff and the faculty of this great institution for the leadership over the last year in ensuring that we're providing our students the kind of programs that are meeting the workforce demands of business and industry. Now, all of that is great for folks with bachelor's degrees. You're going out with a leg up. But this school doesn't just teach folks at your level, it also teaches folks who get certificates of various kinds of training, because not everybody in this world is going to go on to a four-year institution. Not everybody in this world is going to go on to law school or be a doctor or some other thing. Not everyone is going to get graduate degrees. We need people who can handle plumbing and electrical work and carpentry and work heavy equipment, and this school teaches those things too. In my tenure as a member of this Board of Trustees, we've added a number of programs including cybersecurity, project management, media production, and a bachelor's degree in nursing, to name just a few. We've added hospitality and entrepreneurship concentrations to our BAs in supervision and management. We built an advanced manufacturing center at the ATC to accommodate new concentrations in mechatronics and robotics. We're thinking ahead. We're thinking to the future. What is the business community going to need in the future from our graduates? And will we have our graduates ready to supply those needs when they arise? And the answer to that is yes. Damn right we will. That's what we're in business to do. And we hope that we have prepared all of you to be in business to respond right now to the needs of business and academe and government for people exactly like you, with the training you have and the opportunities they're going to be offering you to succeed. Understand that a tremendous amount of research and hard work has gone into making these programs possible, and I'm proud that as a college community we've been able to make them happen because they open new opportunities, as I say, for all of you. And they'll continue to do that in the future. You're, after all, not the last class we're going to graduate from this school. Any luck? You know, one of the reasons that I feel so privileged to serve on this board, and I've been on the board since 2014, is because Daytona State College is a place where anybody with the will and the desire to advance themselves through higher education and training can do so. We don't give two hoots in hell what color you are, what your gender is, what your faith is. We care if you will get out there and hustle. We want you to work. We want you to earn your grades. We want you to learn, and then we want you to go out and succeed, because the whole purpose of an institution like this is to serve you, to prepare you, to enable to go out and succeed, to serve the country and the community. That's what we do. That's what we're for. That's all that we're for. Kind of like an educational terminator. That's all that we do. We're open to anybody. And it doesn't matter how well prepared you are or how poorly prepared you are. When you come here, the faculty, the staff at Daytona State will work with you. We'll bring you to a level where you can master college coursework. Not every university can say that. Some of them are kind of cold, stale places. We're not like that. And I'm proud to be associated with a university, or in this case, a state college, which can make that statement and mean it. And I hope that you are too, because it matters. It matters what your life experience is right now. It goes a long way toward helping build your character, as well as your academic capacity to succeed. And now that you're about to be presented with your bachelor's degrees, I'm confident that you'll be successful in taking on any challenges and opportunities that are available to you in the professions that you've chosen or which choose you in later life. As I said before, times are good. The economy is roaring. And you're prepared now to compete for the jobs that are coming available here, in the state, in the country. I know we're going to hear great things from a great number of you. And I'm sure that by now you and your families can appreciate the tremendous cost savings that you've seen by pursuing your college degrees close to home. Sure, some of you could have gone off to Harvard or Yale or Princeton, and you could have bankrupted your families in the process. Didn't have to do that. You're here at Daytona State. I very well aware of the advantages of getting an associate degree, or in your case, a bachelor's degree, without paying a fortune for it. My family was dirt poor. And yet, the opportunities were there if you were willing to take advantage of them. In a country like the United States, as I keep telling people, it doesn't matter where you come from. It's great if your father is a billionaire, but he doesn't have to be for you to succeed. My father was a cop, lost his job for getting in an argument with a mayor. My stepfather was a shrimper, hardly ever had 2 dimes to rub together in his life. I'm 4 times an ambassador of the United States. You think that was easy? Hell no, it was hard. But it's something that every one of you can do too. It doesn't matter where you came from. None of that matters. What matters is what you do for yourselves and for your community. I hope we've taught you that here. Wherever the future takes you, know that you can take the next step in your careers, your educations, and your lives with confidence that you've been taught by some of the finest, most dedicated faculty anywhere. And I swear to you that's true. I've seen a lot of them all over the planet. You're now poised on a springboard to these new opportunities I keep talking about. Now is the time for you to redefine your vision for the future. What do you want out of life? I'm 77. Where do you want to be when you're my age? Think about it now, because now is the time to plan for it. Folks are living longer. Most of you probably live longer than I have. Don't just stumble into it. Plan for it. Think about it. Prepare for it. Be dedicated. And you will achieve what you're trying to achieve 9 times out of 10. Enjoy these days after graduation. Go out, raise hell, drink beer. That always gets a cheer. But also take some time to reflect on the personal and professional challenges that are ahead of you. I swear to God, this is your time in these few weeks, in these few months before you start the next level of your activity, whether it's work, whether it's graduate school. These are the times when you need to get your act together. These are the times when you need to make yourself ready for what's coming next, whatever that is, and it's your choice what's coming next. You leave this evening, and you carry our hopes with you. You carry our confidence with you, our pride and our good wishes in every path you take. Don't disappoint us. Class of 2019, it's been a pleasure to serve you. Congratulations, and thanks again for choosing Daytona State.
Thank you, Ambassador Escudero, and all the trustees for your tireless work on behalf of Daytona State College. And now, Dr. Teresa Moore, Faculty Senate President, brings greetings on behalf of the faculty.
Good evening. Class of 2019, I bring greetings from the faculty at Daytona State College. Our teacher graduates would probably know this, but last week was National Teacher Appreciation Week. At Daytona State, it was finals week. So you may not have felt quite so appreciative, but now that you've been successful and you've made it through, can we take one more minute to give another round of applause to our faculty? Graduates, as you work towards your success, I want to pass along 3 simple rules that I think will help you navigate any situation you come across in life. These actually are the 3 house rules my husband and I have for our 3 small children. Although he and I disagree on what to call rule number 1. The first rule is make good choices. Sometimes he says it's don't act stupid, which luckily my kids know is not a nice word. We'll revisit this in rule number 3. But the point of the rule is to be deliberate and think carefully about your choices. Think through possible consequences. What could I have done or said differently that might have changed the outcome? For example, maybe last Sunday you decided to stay up late and watch Game of Thrones instead of do your English paper. So it was late. But really, can you blame them because it's really hard to avoid spoilers on the internet? So maybe I'll give you another example. If you don't already have it, why don't you download the Uber or the Lyft app? I know we all want to celebrate, but I want you to make good choices when you celebrate your graduation today and this week. The second rule is take responsibility. It means to take pride in what you are doing and pay attention to the details. Details matter. If it's worth your time, it's worth doing well. I have 2 boys. They tend to rush through their homework because they want to get on their iPads and play Fortnite. If I check their homework and I can't read it because it looks like Scribble Scrabble, I'll make them erase the entire thing and rewrite it. Yeah, that's for the teachers. It takes less time to do it right the first time. When I read these remarks to my kids yesterday, my daughter insisted that I tell the audience that she does not scribble scrabble. And the third rule is quite simple. Be nice. My mom used to say, and maybe yours did too, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. This rule is great because it helps you make good choices. For example, don't say, text, post, or tweet anything that has the sole purpose to hurt someone or embarrass someone. Be nice. It goes a long way. There's no greater compliment than to be called kind. So graduates, as you go out into the world to make Daytona State proud, keep those 3 rules in mind. Make good choices, take responsibility, and be nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce our next speaker. He has served our country as a member of the United States military and now our students as student government president. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Stephen Mixitz, SGA president, to the podium to say a few words on behalf of the students. Thank you.
Good evening, distinguished guests, family, friends, and of course, graduates. Graduates, you did it. You reached the light at the end of the tunnel. We are here to celebrate your academic accomplishments. Some of you I have personally met. All of you I am honored to represent and share this moment with. We have all experienced the sacrificed social lives, unrelenting sleep deprivation, and pure grit it requires to reach this culmination point of our efforts. Looking to the administration, faculty, and staff, we see a group of leaders united in the common goal of guiding us on our journey through academia. Looking to the audience, we see a group of family and friends who have supported us in our efforts to achieve success. Looking to ourselves, we should feel a sense of accomplishment and pride. Together, we form a community rich with diversity and strengthened through education and inclusivity. We are a community of individuals bonded together to achieve greatness. Just look around you and you will see the achievements of our Falcon community. If you look to our police, fire, and hospital personnel, you will find Daytona State alum. If you look to our trade workers, such as HVAC technicians, automotive mechanics, and machinists, you will find Daytona State alum. If you look to our politicians and civil leaders, you will find several who sat in these very seats when they graduated from Daytona State. Walking across this stage today, you join a diverse and accomplished alum. This is indeed an exciting time, but I urge you not to let this be your only defining moment. Instead, let this be the end of one chapter and the beginning of another in your lives. Author Robert Louis Stevenson once said, "Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant." Through each of our educational programs, we have been given the knowledge and tools to not only reap harvests, but plant the very seeds that will grow and flourish within our communities. I urge each of you to use the knowledge and tools acquired in your respective programs to make a difference in our communities and plant the seeds of tomorrow's harvest. Daytona State College, graduating class of 2019, congratulations, you did it.
Thank you, Stephen, for those wonderful words of encouragement, and I look forward to working with you and the rest of the SGA board in the coming year. At this time, I will ask our stage guests to prepare for the presentation of candidates. Ambassador Escudero, would you please join me at the lower stage?
Candidates, now it's your time. Before we get started, I would like to make a few special requests. First, we ask that the audience please refrain from the use of air horns and other noise-making devices. We know it's difficult to contain your excitement during this wonderful occasion, but please allow everyone to hear the names of the graduates as they are announced. I also ask that you follow the directions of the faculty marshals and participate in the entire ceremony. Thank you. Dr. Labasso, the candidates with us today have all met standards and qualifications for graduation according to the Florida State Board of Education and the Daytona State College faculty. The students in gold stoles have earned a grade point average of 3.8 to 4.0. The students in white stoles have earned a grade point average of 3.2 to 3.79. The students wearing blue and gold cords are members of the Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society. The graduates wearing purple cords in the Bachelor's of Education program are members of Kappa Delta Pi Honor Society. The graduates wearing green and gold cords in the Bachelor's of Applied Science in Supervision and Management program are members of Sigma Beta Delta, the International Honor Society for Business Management and Administration. Our first bachelor's degree this evening is being presented posthumously. Will the family of Carla Grant please come forward and accept this Bachelor's of Applied Science degree on Carla's behalf? Will the candidates for the Bachelor's of Science in Nursing program please proceed to the stage to receive your degrees?
Heather Hayes. Rebecca Gonzalez. Sarah Bruce. Natalie Demesman. Erica Lipinski. Christina Culbertson. Marisha Ward. Bukola Abiola. Keteline Akari. April Ginyard. Shakira Powell. Jeffrey Schofield. April Pajero. Heather Hilton. Terry Turner. Lawanda Jelks. Julie Cage. Jessica Katz. Sydney Mariano. Angel Eibel. Marissa Bell. Lindsay Edwards. Marlene Bennett. Emery Timberlake. Isabella Peen. Stacy Farabee. Marie Nicholas. Claudia Manrique. Megan Dos Santos. Karenelle Taylor. Stephen Stidham. Charles Madden. Jessica Douglas. Gabriela Grijalva. Jordan Watts. Caitlin Bush. Trisha Frierson. Nicole Richards. Kayla Lilly.
The graduates currently coming across the stage are graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in Education.
Elizabeth Taylor. Sarah Benitez. Shannon Fick. Natalie Maynard. Caroline Jackson. Amanda Pierce. Rosita Poposka. Vanessa Welpley. Christine Ortiz. Danielle Brogan. Oni Norman. Lauren Connell. Angie Vogelzang. Samela Plutowski. Jensen Lescarbo. Allison Brownell. Haley Cooper. Julia Astudillo. Jessica Shady. Michael Sharp. Joshua Ludecker. Alexandra Normandin. Taylor Rosario. Lori Mills. Nicole Griffin Morrell. Chandler Orlowski. Nicholas Weaver. Victoria Von Bampus.
These graduates crossing the stage are candidates for the Bachelors of Science in Engineering Technology and Information Technology.
Alan November. Sean Romer. Ryan Brown. Jonathan Cresswell. Michael Kearney. Bradley Howe. Neil Daly. Lauren Griffith. Jared Otto. Ernest Gualiata. Sierra Warren. Victoria Helscher. Daniel Eberhardt. Michael Luciano. Wilson Echeverria. Taylor Gilbert. Jacob Jernigan. Eileen Smith. Mark Miller. Heather Malchiotti. John Fiegel. Andre Vignola. John DeSalvo. Ehab Hashem. Kyle Wheeler. Stephen Kelsey.
The graduates now crossing the stage are candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Science in Supervision and Management.
Carmelita Portugal. Cassandra Farish. Harshid Trivedi. Biruta Strauss. Caitlin Erizer. Tamika Todd. Brittany Fair. Mariotti Johnson. William Dent. Delia Carley. Mahalia Cabrera. David Ferdinand. Emily Houchin. Monique Swinton. Candace Kingery. Sean Kingery. Shelby Seegers. Cameron Houle. Stephen Watry. Kenesha Curry. Kayla Crimmy. Stephen Clark. Brittany Dunn. Derek Brigman. Ali Elias. Caitlin G. Alexandra Harris. Maria Bautista. Alexandra Montrond. Brianna Allen. Fawn Orstein. Erica Nordstrom. Lauren Polito. James Feely. Georgia Davis. Vanessa Veneman. Jessica Sweet. Jenna Fairchild. Catherine Eaglin. Rhoda Athanasaw. Giselle Antoine. Harley Anderson Crute. Nicole Baker. Amanda Del Valle. Natalie Burnett. Bethany Gresham. Barbara Kennedy. Yesadia Hester. Nathaniel Carr. Melissa Schroed. Lori Tuck. Jack Havers. Robert Floyd. Madeline Lang. Savannah Paizo. Stephen Rivera. Tracy Hampton Free. Nicole Wagers. Hunter Rogers. Megan Palamartz. Benjamin McMillan. Akia Pullen. Andres Loriano Ramos. Stephanie Soto Torres. Thedoria McCain. Angel Adams. Heather Tillman. Peter Mandel. Vindery McNeil. Casey Beach. Zoe Chasteen. Candy March. Wendy Grinko. Megan Lowe. Katie Blanton. Jane Marlowe. Leonard Merck. Jacqueline Varn. Brooke Ruthven. Bailey Knowles. Katie Kellett. Ashley Gitto. Jenna McLarty. Allison Mangiafico. Christina Morgado. Emily Turner. Sarah Herr. Dinette Marrero. Rosa Santana Mercado. Alfred Campbell. Thomas Collins. Kelly Bowman. Bradley Bowman. Ilia Cordero. James Anderson. Sydney Woodward. Natasia Rivera Paget. Jamelia Britt. Chris Dungan. Connor Ofchenik. Brian Siebold. Lorraine Costello. Coral Browning. Amanda Moore. Twan Murray. Selena Mayberry. Dirkland Dauphin. Simon Sam. Anna Herrick. Charna Fromm. Faith Bryant. Pamela Weathersby. Jacqueline Hurst. Tiffany Seitz. Rachel Davis. Tavares Griggs. Bailey Schaller. Lori Peliquin Miller. Heather Chambliss. Shonda Durrance. Gail Burgard. Tanya Roper. Kimberly Silcox. Serena Rafferty. Dominique Durant. Krina Patel. Chaniqua Mallory. Felicia Wilson. Robin Johnson. Bala Robbie Reddy. Nicole Knight. Rebecca Mitchell. Kristen Martinez. Amy Monroe. Daniela Salazar. Angelia Pojek. Maisha Martin. Wendy Sievers. Serena Shroom. John Curatolo. Jacqueline James. Layla Benrahu. Desiree Melchiori. Morgan Wright. Kristen Palmer. Dimitri Trazabule. Terry Mayhew. Ryan Dyke. Sean Chapman. Malherbe Esterol. Paul Choez. Ryan Roberts. Alex McGollin. Robert Gossi. Willie Johnson. Benjamin Clemens. Cecilia Contreras. Catherine Vega. Tori Ricker. Mallory Andrea Metz. Jennifer Sherman. Jules Zamarambajo. Sopik Veng. Christine Lacey. Shanna White. Tori Hopkins.
Okay, for my favorite part. Will the candidates for graduation please stand? By the power vested in me by the state of Florida, I hereby confer upon you your degrees with all the rights and privileges pertaining to them. You may move your tassel from right to left in recognition of your achievement and graduation. A heartfelt congratulations to each of you. Will the audience please stand and remain standing in place while the platform guests, faculty, and graduates recess? You may exit the building from the stairs on either side of the building. Have a wonderful and safe evening. And graduates, again, congratulations.
Thank you, folks, very, very much. Good luck to all of you. Come back and play for whoever that is next year that's going to be doing this. I'm not sure. Thank you very much. Thanks. Don't forget to leave the music. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Where do you want the music?
Yeah, the box is back there, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Back there. Boxes are
Big
back
gray
there.
box.
Gray box. I hang up my stick.